Running a marathon is a challenging and rewarding experience, but your training should incorporate more than just running. Today I'm going to show you some strength training moves and stretches that'll help prep you best for race day. So we're going to start on the floor on all fours. We're going to go into some hip circles, which works those small muscle groups of the hips. Really important. Now you can have both hands on the ground, or you're going to take one hand off the ground and you're going to start to circle around with that knee. You're going to try to keep that shoulder up and away from the floor to keep your shoulders square, and you're going to do about 10 circles, big and wide, opening up that hip and working those small muscle groups of the hips. This is creating a lot of good joint integrity for the hips, and then you want to go back. So think about drawing a circle with that knee and just opening up that hip joint, strengthening and stretching at the same time. You really want to create a strong foundation of the hips if you're a runner. Now runners, you need to add lateral work to your strength training routine, all right? It's important to work those inner outer thighs. We're gonna go into the lateral lunge, okay? So start with your feet together. You're gonna step out, not too wide, because as you sit those hips back, you wanna keep your knee, your toe, and your hip straight in alignment. You wanna keep your chest high, keep your heel on the ground. You wanna push through that heel and come up tall, and then we're gonna switch. Step out, sit the hips back. You're getting a great stretch through your groin. You're keeping your knee, your toe, hip in alignment, pressing through that heel, coming up tall. Sit it back, come up tall. And it's really important to press through that heel as you come up tall to activate your glutes, okay, and those external rotators of the hips. At the same time, getting a great stretch through that groin, which is so key for you because you're doing so much linear movement. We're gonna go into a single-legged balance touch, adding a hop at the top. All right, so you're gonna balance on one leg. You wanna make sure that you're bending from the knee and the hip to keep your back straight as you bend down to touch the ground. You don't wanna fall into the floor. You wanna lightly touch, come up, add a little hop. Landing soft, jump. And it's hard because you're balancing and you're trying to land softly, bending that knee and hip. If you don't add the jump, this is a way to modify the exercise, so you just really work on engaging the glutes, the quads, and keeping that back nice and straight. You're strengthening up that whole back posture and core. Adding that hop is gonna really challenge the calves, the feet, and gain that strength in your lower leg. Now, most of the time, everyone's gonna stretch their calves. It's an amazing exercise and stretch to really lengthen out the back side of the leg. But what I wanna do is progress into a bent knee calf stretch. So you're gonna bend that back knee a little bit more. You're gonna feel a deep stretch on the deep calf muscle that goes right along through that Achilles and down to the bottom of the foot. This is gonna help prevent a lot of that plantar fasciitis and tight calf cramping that you might have with running. So make sure that you perform the bent knee calf stretch in addition to the straight-legged calf stretch. Another great stretch is the lying figure four with a trunk twist. So you're gonna lay flat on your back. This is an awesome stretch to get multiple muscles at one time, okay, while doing the same movement. So you're gonna cross over into a lying figure four. You want that knee up at 90. You want your ankle right at the top of your knee, and you wanna think about opening this hip up. Your arms are gonna be out to the side. You're gonna slowly rotate, bringing the foot flat to the floor so you have a nice trunk twist. You're stretching that low back a little bit. You're getting that hip to open up and your glute. So you wanna think about really opening that knee away from your body. And this is an amazing stretch to get that low back, that hip flexor, and the glute. Good stretch combination. Make sure to try those moves, and happy running. See you next time on Pop Sugar Fitness.